All right, let's talk about something that is costing businesses so much time, money, and, let's be honest, a lot of headaches. We're calling it the AI maturity illusion. And to kick things off, let's start with a quote that just gets right to the heart of the matter. AI doesn't fail at the model, it fails in the operating system. So what does that really mean? Well, it means the shiny new AI tool isn't the problem. The problem is how our businesses are or aren't set up to actually use it. And this idea leads us right into the illusion itself, this false belief that just by buying more and more software, your business is somehow getting smarter or more competitive. The reality for most? They're just drowning in tools. I mean, think about it. Every single day, a new tool pops up promising to change everything. One day it's Ramp for your finance team. The next, you're hearing about Sybil for sales, which can supposedly analyze body language on calls. And then there's ClickUp, right? Promising to manage every single project with a custom AI assistant for you. And of course, something like Reclaim AI to totally automate your calendar. Look, the market is absolutely flooded. It's just creating a ton of noise. And all this noise, it creates a very specific kind of person. A persona I think a lot of us can probably relate to, the anxious achiever. This is the leader who always feels like they're a step behind. They see all this stuff happening, but what they really need isn't another subscription. They need clarity. They just want to walk into that board meeting with a strategy that makes sense, not just a longer credit card bill for software. So this gets us to the core of why that whole buy more tools approach is so completely flawed. You're basically trying to build a skyscraper on a shaky foundation. It all boils down to this simple, powerful truth. You can't scale chaos. Think about it. If your internal processes are already a mess, throwing AI on top of it just makes the mess bigger and faster and way more expensive. You're not fixing the problem, you're just putting the dysfunction on steroids. This is why we need a serious mindset shift. The market is constantly screaming at us, learn these AI tools, buy this new software. But you know what a much better way is? First, fix how your organization works. You got to strengthen the actual operating system of your business before you upgrade the apps. And that idea connects to another big one. The market loves to sell this huge, vague idea of transformation. But what leaders really need to be obsessed with is execution. Just plain, simple, effective execution. AI should be a tool that helps you execute your strategy, not the other way around. Okay, so if buying a bunch of tools isn't the answer, what is? Well, it's all about building genuine readiness. And that readiness rests on 4 foundational pillars that show your true AI maturity. And here it is, the AI Maturity Matrix. This is your map. And the first thing you should notice is that technology is just one of 4 pillars. True maturity relies just as much on your data. I mean, is it even clean and usable? Your people, are they even ready for this kind of change? And maybe most importantly, your process. Do you have a clear process to improve? See, the big mistake everyone makes is they only look at that technology row. The real key is to be honest about where you stand across all 4. So how do you actually get better at this stuff, especially with your processes? Well, the answer isn't to add more complexity. It's actually to start by taking things away. Because, and this is so important, complexity is the enemy of execution. Before you can automate anything, before you can scale anything, you have to untangle the mess you already have. You have to make things simple first. And that brings us to this really brilliant, actionable model for doing exactly that, the S3 framework. It's so simple. First, you simplify. Then you systemize. And then, and only then, do you scale. It's a super clear path to follow before you even think about bringing an AI tool into the picture. Let's just quickly break that down. Simplify is all about subtraction. What can you cut out to get more focused? Systemize is about turning that one person's amazing solo effort into a reliable habit for the whole team. There's a great line here. A business that can't be taught can't be scaled. So true. And finally, scale. This is where you multiply what's already working. You're not creating new chaos. You're just making more of the clarity you fought so hard to create. You see the logic, right? Untangle, codify, and then multiply. That's how you scale without scaling your problems. So, as we bring this all together, let's just reframe the real goal here. It's not about becoming an AI-first company or having the flashiest tools on the block. It's really about this. The end goal isn't just knowing how to use AI. It's achieving clarity and execution where others are guessing. That is the real competitive advantage now.
AI is just the tool. Operational excellence is the prize.
And that leaves us with one last, really important question you should be asking yourself and your team. As you look at all this new technology, are you really automating your workflows, or are you just automating your chaos? Thanks for joining us.